So about 6 months ago, I bought this real heavy duty shelf, and the way the casters go on it, I didn't realize how weak they were. They were on a, suffice to say, they didn't work out. I had to put some real 1/8 inch metal up underneath of there, and because the whole thing fell down. The whole thing fell down right on top of me. I got underneath of it to try to save some saws. Well, this saw's handle got broken all the way through. So I got a new air box, and I'm putting it back together. And whenever I do these carbs, I put in new grommets, and I've got a special size I use, both here and there. The problem is that this new Tygon I use, you can't get that over those big old wallered up, This was made for a molded fuel line, not a smaller Tygon. The molded fuel line had a bigger end on this end, and a little bit bigger end on the end the filter hooks on, I think. So anyway, the molded fuel lines, I bought some of them. They're just spongy. I have never been able to use one. Anyway, so I bought from Tillotson a bag of 20 of these other ones with a smaller barb on them. There we go. And they slip in on the same spot. Well, I go to pull this one out, and it breaks off in there. Son of a, So anyway, I end up having to drill that one out. And fortunately, I accidentally got the right size drill bit that was just a hair smaller, and it reamed that other old piece out. So now I can put this back in here on the new Tygon, and these things really come in handy, those new smaller fuel barbs. They're only around, oh gosh, I want to say they're $2 or $3 each if you buy a quantity of them, but it costs as much to ship them from Ireland. That's where they come from. So I always buy 20 of them at a time, and I gave Leon some and Greg some. I think I gave Greg some. I don't know. I know I gave Leon some. I don't remember, but anyway, this is the difference in the barbs. So that makes it a lot easier to put a Tygon line with the newer grommets and get a good fit on all that. This one, I could have used a smaller one and smaller grommets. I have some of the smaller ones, but I had it apart, so it was easy to go ahead and do the larger Tygon, and it fits fine. So this saw's about ready to get back together. Like I said, the handle was busted on it. I was lucky. That was the only damage done of all the saws. This one was broken here, the handle was broken here, and then this piece was broken in here, and the rest of the saws were good. So I'll get this one back together and then get to work. I think I'm going to start on the XL904. I'm hoping I can get it stripped and get it rebuilt and be ready for decals when they come. So I don't know what's wrong. Is my screen too big, or I'm too close? I don't know. It's a mess. I'm a messy bench. But anywho, I think I said, yeah, the 904 may be the one I'm going to start stripping, hopefully.